Hey everybody, this is a new game called Ready or Not. It is a single player or multiplayer PvE SWAT experience and is pretty new, so I wanted to get some footage of it while it's still fresh. Quick disclaimer, I'm not going to edit any of this. After this moment, I'm going to use this as my generic placeholder, so whatever footage you end up seeing is going to be unedited. Reason being is I want this to count as a review, and I don't think a game review should have cut seconds at all. You should be able to play it straight through. If I thought it was boring enough to cut out of my video, I think it'd be good for you to see that, because a lot of people watch these videos and want to buy the game afterwards, and you know, I don't want to give anybody some false ideas. So I'm going to hop right into it. From this moment on, if there's a cut, it's only going to be after this dialogue right here. So I'm just going to let that be what it is. The rest of it is going to be one shot. So as I stated before, it's going to be one shot. So if I die, you won't even hear what I'm saying right now. So I'm going to do a mission that I already know because I want there to be some semblance of normalcy. One thing that is important, though, is that although I know the layout of this board, the spawns for the enemies and the civilians are randomized, so you know, there might not be anybody there. There might be a suspect there. There might be a civilian there. There might be a civilian with a gun that surrenders. There's a lot of opportunities, so it's not... No two gameplays are the same. The big problem and the big reason why this is so difficult to make a one-shot gameplay footage of, besides the fact that I suck, is that you die excruciatingly fast. But I'm going to play this extremely slowly, besides this part right here. 1 second. Okay. Sometimes a suspect can spawn right there, and it ruins everything because they run up these stairs and shoot you if you're at spawn. But also, if you come in through here and clear it, they're like directly in the corner. So you have to get them out of the way quickly. But everything else, I'm gonna do this slowly, militantly, and look.
Cover this area.
Roger. We'll take care of it.
I'm having them stack on the door.
It's open.
It's open. I'm gonna check it for a trap first, though. There isn't. Okay. I'm going to throw a stinger grenade in while the door is peeked, and then I'm gonna tell them to go in. Okay.
Moving clear.
Roger that.
Here we go. There was nobody there. That's very good. Although this door opened. That's very bad, so I'm gonna shut this. There's still some things I have to do here.
Lights stick out.
Okay.
Collecting evidence.
You always want to peek a door because they can place bombs, whether it's flashbang or a grenade. So you always want to peek, because a grenade will just kill you every single time. So, 1 second. I want to shut the door. There we go. Back on the door.
And cleared.
All right. Roger that.
Breaching!
Hands up now!
Police, put your hands up!
Hands up now!
Get down and put your hands
I'm
up!
over here! Fucking help me! Jeez, fuck!
Alright, restrain her.
Restrain target.
You, since you're in my way, you restrain her. Okay.
Secured and ready for trailer.
This hallway is very dangerous because there's usually enemies on both sides, but not always, like I said.
Civilian
Get your
secured and
hands
ready
off
for
me!
pickup.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna do something I usually don't do and clear the right side first.
Notifying trailers.
Hands up.
I'm out.
Get on the
Okay,
ground now. Hands up.
Fuck off.
You.
I missed. See that? Okay.
Arrest him.
Be advised, unarmed
Okay.
contact.
Stay still.
Done.
I didn't hit anybody. We're good. The reason I even
do
shot
anything.
was because he went like this.
Civilian is secured and ready for
That,
trailer.
and
Talk to entry team.
you die
Ready
genuinely
for trailers.
in one shot in this game. If they get the beat on you, you're already dead.
Trailers
So-
en route.
I wanted to act very quickly. I'm gonna tell them to stack on this door. I don't want them to... See, it's like open and clear. I don't want them to open and clear. I want them to... Whatever.
Moving
Okay.
and cleared.
On the move! Watch your back. Don't weapon shoot!
Make him secure. Hands up above your head.
Secured and ready for trailers.
Okay, so if you were playing with your friends online, you could
Keep it
do
quiet.
this the opposite way. However, with boss, it never works. You actually
Proceed with caution.
clear this room first, like this, and then have them stack on that door frame while you do this. Throw the grenade in there. When they hear the boom, your friends go in. It's a much better way because, as you just saw, there could be two bad guys here because there are two spawns in that room. It could be two bad guys, and you want them stunned. In fact, if you go in there with tasers, you can have two guys taser these two guys, and then they usually just stop shooting immediately, and it's a lot easier. You had a gun though, so I have to clear that. Here we go. Then I'm just gonna make sure that I reported this guy because I don't feel like coming back here later. I did, and he's reported. All right, let's go. Despite the fact that I already cleared this, bad guys can come back through here, so it's important that you just double check.
Through the door and clear.
I tell them to do everything in single player because if I die, it's the end of the board, and if they die, it sucks, but it's not the end of the board.
Moving up.
We're clear. They're gonna end up going upstairs. They default to going upstairs like I don't want them to do because it's so dangerous, as you'll hear soon. Okay, there seem to
Dropping
be...
light stick.
Watch this. This is very dangerous. Okay. I'm surprised. Okay. I'm gonna have them do this first, so I'm gonna peek this door. Okay. I wish there was a stack in option, but there's
Lockpick
not.
it.
Breaking out the multi-tool.
These guys should be coming up here, but they're not. Let me see if I can get them to come
On
up
my
here.
6.
Done. Door unlocked.
There we go. Very proper, very proud of them. Okay. Open and clear. This is a pretty dangerous room, so I'm gonna get a grenade out.
Through the door and clear.
Roger that.
Here we go. Ready? That was points off because there was a trap, which I didn't check for it.
Drop the gun!
That's terrible. It's going very awry, by the way.
Suspect killed.
Talk reporting.
If
Roger.
this is a citizen,
Work.
Suspect killed.
okay.
Talk
This
to
person
entry
was a civilian,
Roger that.
I would have restarted the
Trailers
board,
incoming.
but
Proceed with caution.
you have to arrest a certain amount of people. I would prefer to arrest all my suspects, but if they're gonna aim at me, I'm just gonna kill them, so it's fine. Okay, just make sure that nobody comes out from any other spot. This is a pretty dangerous area here.
The suspect has expired.
Talk to entry team.
I'm gonna have them enter through here.
Move on.
I want them to stack in on this door before they open. I don't want to just hit them with the open like that.
Through the door and clear.
So they're gonna go in through that way. I'm gonna take the detour.
I'm going!
Somebody get down.
Don't do something stupid,
Hands
please.
up. Do it now.
Okay.
Talk
check
to
this out
element.
first.
Roger.
There's nobody in
Trailers
here.
inbound.
Don't do something stupid. Okay, perfect. 'Cause there could be people in there.
Stay where you are.
So they seem to be doing their own thing.
Get your hands
Eli's
off
injured.
me! Oh my god, get your hands off me, you creep!
Talk to
creep.
element. Copy. Move
I
on.
just shot a couple of my rounds. It's no big deal. And I'm just gonna make sure that this room, despite the fact that they're in it, just make sure it's not booby trapped, which it's not. Here we go. Anybody in here?
Restrain targets.
I don't know if she had a gun. I hope she did have a gun. I didn't arrest 2 suspects yet, so that's
Get
really
your
nice.
hands
Secured and
off
ready
me!
for transport.
Oh my god,
to
get
high
your hands
ground.
off me, you creep!
Copy entry team. Notifying trailers.
So this game does a very good job of putting people where they shouldn't be.
On me.
So I have already cleared out the left half of the upstairs. They oftentimes will put somebody in this room, despite the fact that it's been cleared. You just said civilian. You see what I mean? Like, there should be nobody. What are you talking about? But okay, whatever. Then they block the doorway. Okay. They are gonna stack up there.
Provide cover.
And I'm
Roger
gonna
that.
stack up right here. Gonna peek the door. There's no bombs on my door, so I'm fine. Shut the door. I'm gonna check their door.
Open and unlocked.
I'm gonna peek. No bombs. Okay. Go in.
Open and clear.
Roger that, sir.
Moving up.
Okay, nobody. Okay. And there's nobody up here at all. Okay. Peek the door.
Chem light out.
No bombs. Okay.
Through here.
So there's gonna they always spawn somebody. I'd be surprised if they didn't. But I'm just gonna check this spot one more time.
Stay on me.
Roger. Coming to you.
They didn't. Okay. It's happened to me 5 times in a row where they've spawned somebody where I've already been. But now we are back in
Cover
the
this area.
that I wanted to be
Roger.
in the first place.
Hands up.
Oh.
Door is unlocked.
Peek it. No bombs. No bombs.
Move in and clear it.
All right, copy that.
6.
Okay. This next area isn't that complicated. It's pretty simple, but there happens to be a lot of bad things that happen.
Light stick away.
I hear people.
Move in and clear it.
I know there's going to be some armed people here. Let's just hope everybody
going.
makes it out
Check
alive.
your cover. Get down.
And put your hands where I can see them.
We need to arrest some suspects, so... Okay. There's no bombs on this either, so good. That sucks.
Suspect is expired.
We need to arrest
This
some
is Doc.
officers. I mean,
Copy,
some
entry team.
suspects. So,
Notifying trailers.
Eli over there. I think Eli must be... he's awaiting orders. Okay, fall in.
Provide cover.
Affirmative.
Peek the door. No bombs. Let's go in. Okay, now I don't like that the door to the outside is open. I always step back here.
I'm over here!
Get down. I want to see hands.
Fucking
Down on
help
your
me,
knees.
jeez,
On my
fuck.
6. Arrest that guy.
Okay. Now, there's sometimes a Chris Kyle crack shot up on that hill. So I
One person.
try to hide
Looks
here.
to be unarmed.
Police, put your hands up!
Get down and put your
Get
hands
down.
up.
I want to
Show
see
me your
hands.
See what happens when you take your eye off these people? She can go back now and alert people, so I really do hate that a lot. That was just that room. Okay. This is gonna be very bad. This part is pretty tricky here. We'll see what happens. Ready? There is somebody up there.
Police, hands up. Provide support on me.
We're with you.
That
One person
that could be
seems to be
somebody with a
unarmed.
bomb. A gun, rather.
Police, hands up.
They did.
I won't.
Okay.
Arrest him.
Okay.
Done.
There we go.
Zipped up and ready to go.
Nobody.
To wear handcuffs. That's pretty cool.
Talk to high ground.
Nice
Roger, entry team.
tattoos.
Great work. Keep going.
Okay, I need to arrest at least one more suspect, if not twice. She didn't have a gun, right? Well, she did. I guess she'd be a suspect, so never mind. Okay.
Post up and cover.
Roger that.
When you're playing with friends, it's a lot faster than this, but I'm trying not to die because if I die here, despite the fact that there's only like 30%
All right,
of the
Roger.
game left,
It's open.
I'm gonna check the door before you do that. It's good.
Move in and clear it.
All right, copy that.
I don't have the entire team here, but I'm fine with that.
Provide cover.
I'm gonna peek
Roger
this
that,
door.
sir.
Locked. I'm gonna unlock it. Doesn't appear like there's any tripwires, so I am going to tell them
Open the door.
to go
Clear
in
it.
the door.
Roger that, sir.
Moving!
Go, go, go,
Draw
go,
your
go.
weapon. Surrendering.
I'm shooting suspects, please. Oh,
Hands up. Above your head.
I am gonna get this guy.
You need to relax.
Hopefully he was a suspect. They do a really good job at shooting everybody.
Civilian good to go for evac.
Talk
Get
to
on the
entry
ground
team.
now.
Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep going.
Alright. Trap. Do that?
Disarming trap.
How about that then? Okay. We are okay. I'm really upset that I'm not going to hit the milestone of arresting everybody that needs to be arrested, but it is what it is. Despite the fact that I'm sure they went through here, I want to just make sure. Because they were shooting at people. Okay, and I'm going to check outside. I don't know who they were shooting at, but they were downstairs. I'm sure I'll see soon. But... oh, right here. Yeah, I will. I will see soon.
Cover this area.
So annoying.
Killed.
Hands up now. Drop your
So I'm not
knees.
gonna get all the requirements because I have to arrest 2 people. But
Check the lock.
Roger that.
okay, are we all good? I'm gonna throw this.
Try the lock.
Roger that, sir.
Try the lock.
All right.
I'm having
Roger
a little
that.
problem with the bots here. I'm just gonna throw the grenade.
Hear him.
And hopefully we don't die. Ready?
Moving and clear.
All right. Roger that.
Alright, so real quick, this is a very dangerous junction, and
Moving
the fact
up.
that they're taking so long is kind of annoying.
Police, hands up.
They shot another suspect without trying to arrest it. Okay.
Down on your knees.
So I'm not gonna hit that milestone. Very obviously.
The suspect has expired.
Hands up. Do it now.
What are you gonna
Copy
do?
that. Trailers
Get
incoming.
down. I want to see hands. Hands up. Please get down.
What was that move there?
Talk reporting. Copy. Move on.
On me. All moving and clear.
I'm gonna tell them to clear that. That just means they're gonna kill everybody, but what are you gonna do?
Get on the ground now.
Are they gonna go in or are they not gonna?
Talk to
What are they
element.
gonna do?
Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep going.
Stay on me.
Roger.
Okay.
Coming to you.
Anybody in there? Nope, it's just the outside. Okay. Here we go. We have to get the love of Christmas.
Down on your knees.
Please.
Hands up.
For the love of God.
Restrain targets.
Potential civilian spotted.
Alright, so I have to watch this way.
Secured and ready for trailers.
Okay.
Civilian is secured. Ready for trailers.
Talk to entry team.
I kind of hope there's another
Copy, entry
suspect.
team. Notifying trailers.
Because this should be the last one then. It's so annoying though that everyone... the boss just keeps shooting everybody. I'm not saying I wouldn't shoot them, but I feel like it's just like they're saying get on the ground while they're shooting them.
Get down. I want to see hands.
So there's meth there, and... good. I think I could end it now.
Collecting evidence.
Depending on what this says here. Rescue all the civilians and bring order to chaos. So there's still a bad guy. The fact that there's both bring order to chaos and arrest all suspects could mean one of 2 things. There's one more suspect and there's one more civilian, or it could mean that there's a suspect who's going to give up. In which case, that will alleviate my burden of the fact that I'm not going to be able to arrest 2 suspects. So I'm just going to sweep the board one more time. Right here. I'm going to start at the top. Okay. I'm going to start at the very top and do it all over. There you have it. That's probably the last guy. More than likely.
The
Yeah, they just
suspect
spawn them
has
out of nowhere.
expired.
This is talk. Copy, entry team. Notifying trailers.
Don't let it, everybody. Wow, that's kind of bizarre to me, but okay. I guess I didn't do this over here. Just don't think it's relevant. No traps. This is like a road less traveled, it seems. No traps. Nobody. Yeah, this is just the side entrance, so I guess I'll go from the beginning and just try to get everybody again. Doesn't seem like there'd be anybody down there. I'm just gonna go room by room. Like I said, I do want to cut this because it's boring, but I want you to see that this is, you know, a requirement of beating the game. So this is usually where you die because you're trying to go so fast, and it could be something as small as you didn't report somebody.
Hands up, above your head.
This happens a lot.
Hands up.
Reported. Okay. The whole while it's just adding to your time, but you know, it is what it is. If you are going for a fast time, this kind of thing happens all the time. This also happens a lot where they just make it so you can't exist or play the game. Here's this. We're gonna go upstairs now, boys. The spooky part. The hard part. Do it all again. Okay, she's reported, yeah, I remember that. He's reported. Excuse me. That's reported. Reported the child, reported her. Okay. It's more than likely just a lack of reporting, which is why I usually have them do it, not me. It's probably somebody that I arrested that I didn't report. The time that this is bad, though, is, like I said, I'm going dramatically faster than I was because I'm just trying to end it. And due to that, you can easily just die. He got shot a lot. Every door should have been open, and I've never seen them repeat traps before, so I don't think that I'm going to get trapped. Okay, so the house is clear. The house is clear. Like every room of it.
Move in and clear it.
Could be this. It wasn't, but could have been.
Get on the ground now.
Alright, so it's not here. But I'm gonna
Move
be,
in and on me.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm at a loss of what could be wrong here.
We'll take care of it.
Person got reported, yeah. Yeah. All right. Well. Let me go down here, see if there's just something with this area that I didn't do, even though it's not a new area at all.
Hands up.
Okay. If I can't figure out what it is, I'll just end it and just not get as many points as I could have. I'm not doing it for points, I'm just doing it for gameplay anyway, but I kind of wanted you guys to see what the game is all about, I suppose. That guy scared me, though.
Hands up above your head.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't know what they mean by all that.
Hands up above your head.
But I could get this trap while I'm here.
Disarming trap. Hands up above your head.
Come on now. All right. Thank you. Alright, so yeah, I mean, like, don't know what I have to do. This can't be gone in. I'm pretty sure we got everybody. I'm gonna go in the drug tunnels one more time. She's been reported because I had them arrest her. Oh,
Get on the ground. Police,
shoot.
hands up.
Don't move.
we're walking
Stay
around the
put.
entire board for a woman in the bushes.
Get your hands off me!
There.
Oh my god, get your hands off me, you creep!
Talk to high ground. Roger, entry team. Great work. Keep going.
I did fail one objective, but you know,
Talk to high
it
ground.
is what it is. So now you would
You
vote.
failed your objective. Collect what you can. Report to TOC for debrief.
So I failed because I didn't get the 2 suspects arrested thing. But that's because I kept having them go in the rooms and they just kept killing everybody. So I'm gonna get like a C at best, but what are you gonna do? Yeah. And it's a minute shorter than my solo best time, but what are you gonna do? So that's the gameplay. Let me go back to headquarters and give you a review now. Now I can edit the game now, so I can cut out my idiotic talking. That's a full unedited gameplay. Now if I talk like an idiot, I can erase it. Like I was saying earlier, when you fail a mission, finish a mission, start a session up, basically anytime you're playing the game in general, but you're not on a mission, you're here. It's a makeshift police station. I say it's makeshift because obviously due to the fact that it's beta, not everything's finished. But you have a little loadout section here. If you're worried about it being so far away from everything else, there's several other versions. What happens often is you finish a board and maybe one of your friends didn't like their loadout. What happens in Call of Duty typically is, you just have to sit there while they edit their loadout and it's boring. This game keeps the momentum up because when your friends are here, and they move off to do their loadouts, which is down here. That's the customization bench right here, and this is where you would get new guns. While they're doing this, and it's not just weapons, you have your primary, secondary, tactical. I usually choose between the battering ram and the mirror gun. This shows you traps, gear, so like face masks and stuff. Grenades, tactical stuff like that. While you're all doing that, and it could take a while, while they're editing their guns right here, you can come down here and do basically a shoot house. So I'll probably put together a quick compilation of me running through that real quick. Okay, so that was the shoot house. So that's the shoot house. Let me explain to you my pros and cons. So, pros of this game, there's a good amount of realistic weapons so far, weapons that I imagine they would have. So here's some of the assault rifles. Here's the sub-machine guns, the shotguns, beanbags. There's a lot of non-lethal options, secondaries. There's a lot of things that are believable. I use the taser for the civilians that are running away. If you just don't feel like dealing with that, you can tase them while they're running away, and then your teammates can get them. There's pepper spray as well. There's a lot of gear. So the weapons are good. I personally like the safe house. It's a really good way to pass the time. While you're waiting for your friends to do stuff, it's a good way to test out new guns. So I kind of like that. The things I don't like that I think that they can work on right now is the bots are horrendous. The only reason I've been recording this video in particular for so long is because the bots are terrible. They simply, like you just saw in my gameplay video, they will just kill people. They'll just go like this. They'll tell you to get down and then they'll shoot you at the same time. They'll just walk in a room and be like, okay, clear it.
Hands up! Above your head, hands up! Get down, I wanna get down!
And they're just doing that. They're just yelling, get down while they're shooting you anyway. So, you know, there's that. So if you have an arrest suspect's quota to hit, you're not hitting that if you have them go in first. If you're playing with your friends, obviously that negates that entirely. Another thing I don't like, you die pretty much immediately. Seriously. So for example, if you're trying to use your battering ram, you go to a door like this, right? If you go like this and there's a trap there, so if you don't peek it like that to look at the ground to see if there's anything there, and you just go up to a door, you walk into a room and you go like this. All right, guys, stack up, ready? At that moment, you're dead now. You just blew up. If it's a grenade one and not a flashbang one, because there's a flashbang door and then a grenade door, you will just die, and you're out immediately. There's no chance. If you go like this and you check and you're thinking, oh, everything's okay, and you see this guy, so you go like this, you peek, right, and you shoot, and then you go like this, and this guy shoots you through that wall, you're just dead immediately. So despite the fact that you don't even know that that guy's here, because again, there's a wall here. Yes, there's a crosshair here, but in reality, there'd be a wall all the way to the ground like this. They can just shoot you through walls, and you die immediately. So that's something that is kind of annoying. Another thing that's annoying, let me go up to a target here, and you can see the accuracy isn't exact the closer you are to things, which is like real life, but the problem is it's a big change from how people are used to it. So for example, watch. Say I'm peeking, right, and I want to shoot this thing in the head, right? I'm going quick, I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to try to aim as close to the middle of his head as possible, right? See how I hit his neck? And I'm a fair enough distance. I'm about an operable distance. This is about where you would be from somebody, either in real life or in a SWAT situation. It's about 3 of you away. You're laying down, okay? But see, it gets even worse close quarters. There's a little gap there, there's a little distance. Reason being is because they are accurate and that the barrel is lower than the sight is. So just because I aim at this knot doesn't mean anything because there's a barrel there, right? So the part where that gets bad is, perfect example is right here. Because there is an option called hostage rescue, okay? Where you have to rescue a hostage, obviously. It's not just suspects in rooms and stuff like that. There is a hostage situations. Watch this. You're dead. You just hit the hostage pretty much exclusively. Right, we'll try it again. Hostage. Hostage and them. Right? So you're aiming at, I'm aiming right at the A, by the way. I'm not trying to make it seem like, you know, I'll do this and no, I'm aiming it right at the A. Hostage, hostage. You actually have to do this. You know what I mean? So if you're just running in real quick and you're just playing, you're used to playing COD, you're not used to how this is, you just easily go like this. Run in, boom, you blasted it. Oh. Well, look how many times I just hit the hostage instead. Sure, I got the hostage taker as well, but yeah, so that's something that not a lot of people are used to, I could imagine. That's something, it is realism, so I appreciate that. Another thing that happens a lot is this, and this is actually a feature, it's just hard to get used to. You'll see the magazines down there, see how they're all half empty? You can reload these magazines forever. Now I'm on, where is it? I'm on that one. Now I'm on that one. So you can cycle through the mags forever. So it's a good thing. It's just as equally as a pro as it is a con. It's a pro because you didn't lose that ammunition, because there are some games called loss on reload where you just take it and you throw it on the ground. You just lost, say, 15 rounds. That's bad. So it is cool that you get that ammo. However, eventually there's going to be a time and a place where I have to use There's gonna be a time and a place where I have to use that small magazine with like 4 bullets in it, you know? So that's kind of bad. You know, it's for a game in beta, it's a very good game. I would just say the biggest issues are the bots are terrible. They're bots. That's why the bot is a derogatory now, because they're terrible. It's almost impossible to do anything tactical. The only thing they're really useful for is making it so you don't have to report somebody after you arrest them. And you die excruciatingly quickly. So that is a big issue. But besides that, it's a pretty good game. The gun sounds are something to be marveled at. So you've already heard me, but just check this out when we do this. That's pretty good for a gun, dude. And then I could do this. That's not bad. That's pretty good. The reloads are crisp feeling. Very tactical, grabs a mag. Everything about it is a really good game. I mean, it's just... Like I said, if we fix the bots, we might have a new American classic. I might try the paintball gun as well. I couldn't imagine using this. I couldn't imagine using this. I really couldn't. I want to see if I can do one of just non-lethal only. I think that'll be my next challenge. I'm going to try that. Anyway, case dismissed. I'm going to give this game, as it sits right now, 8 out of 10. As it sits right now. You fixed the bots for me, because I'm one of those old schoolers that wants single player. I didn't grow up playing multiplayer. I didn't grow up playing multiplayer, plain simple. I played single player. You fix the bots, and you add some difficulty options where you can change how easy you die. Because I'm a casual, filthy casual. I die a lot. You fix those 2 things, this is a contender for being a very, very playable game. Very playable. Like, repeatably. So, anyway, guys, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy. And I hope this settles your mind on whether you want to buy it or not. So, thank you. As always.